Nice, here comes the hydrogen. Nice. And we'll get rid of this crap as well. So we'll put a few kilos in here. Let's see, we're like 5 kilos already, so that should be fine. And then, let's see. Yeah, we'll just nip off this bridge. Bastards. Big old dicks. It's going to be quite a lot of hydrogen going in there. Oh well, shit. It'll stop at 20. Fuck it. One of the background music has a bass line really similar to Yum Yum Video. I see. I see. I'm just keeping all your coal stuff in one area and using a single nullifier to do it all. Okay, that's that done. We will just pump in the rest of this, like so, and then we'll do that as well. And we'll clear out a couple of these bits of pipe. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Why are you making noise? You were muted. Oh, it's the game updates one. There we go. Right, we'll get rid of it all you. Then we'll get this swept up. Now, I won't be able to pump back into here just yet, so I'm probably going to have to bridge back into here. Should bridge in. It'll bridge in when they need the gas. So that's fine. Get you done. Yeah, there we go. We'll just seal up these rooms now. I'll leave the ladders in there because I don't really mind. That's fine. So, this can start cooling off. The only thing that might happen... No, it should be fine. I was going to say, the only thing that might happen is we might cook that vent, but we'll get nowhere near that temperature, it's fine. For some reason in my head I was thinking 70 odd degrees, but no. So, this is now ready to go, in theory. In theory, this is ready to go. Yeah, that is good. Oh shit, I just thought I'd turn the oil off, didn't I, before? That pipe can all be ripped out as well. Let's get the oil going again. Okay, so as I say, it's going to be a little bit of a spell of me trying to get things sorted and tidied up and shit. But once we've done that, we'll be in a much better position. And then we'll look at doing the geysers and getting them in. I just wanted to get the base a bit straightened out before I bring geysers in and then try and do something with them. And people are still suffocating in the base, which will drive me absolutely crazy. How are you getting on, little buddy? Why are you unhappy? Oh, this is working again now. So we're actually getting some gas again. It's only active for 12 cycles every 28, which is a bit of a fucker. So we probably need to get an actual source of polluted oxygen as well. I might have to do an evaporator build as well, which I didn't really want to do because we don't have that much water. If this bastard wasn't so dormant, we'd be laughing, but it is what it is. So we should hopefully be moving some oxygen down here now, some polluted oxygen. And it'll go all the way down. This door will open, and then we push it out. That's nice. Temperature-wise, 45-ish still, that's not too bad. This one Weezewater is doing a lot of work, to be fair. Let's see the heat transferring. Nice. That's cool. It looks like we lose polluted oxygen, by the way. We don't. It's just it splits back into these tiles. So we end up with, how much we got here? 8 kilos. 7.9, 7.8. When these open, these give it 4 more tiles to split into. So it's slightly misleading, but we've got quite a bit of polluted oxygen down here. Cool. And again, this will work better when we get more of a supply up here. Cool. Right, let me just close this shit down. Why is the dormant bastard open? Because it's a dormant bastard, Mex, and I stopped people from doing anything. I just thought, fuck it, we'll leave it dormant. I turned everything down. I saw my ass, I put everything to a priority 3 and fucked it off. I'm just leaving it. It's dormant. It's shit. It's dormant for a long time. It'll be dormant till next stream. Let's put it that way. How are we getting on here? No, don't seem to be getting much water. We've only got hydrogen in the room, that's something. So at least we're getting all the steam that's coming out of it, I think. Which is fine. And as I mentioned last stream, we are technically doing a bit of drip cooling here, but there's not much we can do about that. And again, I'm not using this cold water for anything, we're just putting it into electrolyzers, so I don't feel too bad about it. But as the ice is melting, obviously it's surface cooling here. Where these mesh tiles are, it's running off and surface cooling. But, yeah, honestly. The only thing I care about is keeping the vent and the hydrogen cold enough. I don't really care about the water temperature, so it doesn't really bother me one bit. Just wanted to keep an eye on how much steam this outputs. Whether it basically doesn't over steam the room, if you like, over pressurize it. What I really want to discover is why dupes are being sent to an asteroid, by the way. They're criminals or something. Well, they get here and they're printed. Maybe they're from a planet where all the resources have gone. We've mined out all the resources in Jupton, you know, Juptonsville, planet Jupe. All the resources have been mined out. We turned it all into pretty wire, and now we've got nothing left. So we have to send rockets into asteroids in space, and then when they crash through the asteroid, we colonize it from the inside and send all the resources home. Maybe it's something like that. Okay. Look how quickly the tiles heat up behind it. So by the looks of it, it's just instantly condensing at the minute. Hydrogen's raising up, it's like 30 degrees now, 35. I don't actually see any steam in the room, really. It's all just hydrogen, which is great. So that means we're basically getting the full throughput of that one at least, which is something. Plus we get the bonus of all the ice that gets melted when it's erupting. So all this ice that's emptied on these conveyors, we're getting that bonus as well. So we will need to dig some more ice soon. Excuse me, we'll need to dig some more ice as well. I should probably seal this up now. I kind of wanted to get all this crap swept up. We might do that with a higher priority and get this room tidied out. We'll seal this and then it's done. Don't need to look at it again then. Dupes can come up here and put more ice in as well. No! Give me that sleep wheat. I want it. Gimme. I'm going to get rid of this because I don't want this polluted water just building up here. It's not needed. Because the company sending them there needs someone to operate the machinery to mine the asteroid. Exactly, there you go. One day maybe we can see them getting out of there. Maybe, I don't know. They have said there is going to be an end game at some point, but they just they kept it close to their chest. Well, that's actually going to be. Let's upgrade Nori. I do like the idea that they're going to add more lore and stuff to the game, but if the last lore update is anything to go by, I'm not holding out too much hope. Because the last lore update was a bit meh. but we'll see. Right, we'll put Lopo to being a farmer. And we'll have another rancher as well, which is going to be Red Gnome. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so yeah, I have got this sleet wheat farm here, but I daren't fucking use any water for sleet wheat. We're just not generating enough water. So I think until we start using, oh shit, until we start using petrol gens, we're not going to have the output for that. So maybe that's something I should consider next. Considering I've said about 10 times we're going to do petrol gens today. Right, okay. Let's just check how things are doing down here. I want to try and clean some of this crap up as we go as well. How can I fix my exosuit problem? How can I do this? Let's think. What about if I put a compactor? What about if I put a compactor like here? Or a loader? Right, let's do a little tinkering. I'm going to put a sweeper arm in there. Best part of this is to imagine feeling like a child now. No, I love it. I love that sort of stuff as well. Don't ever change that. Don't ever stop imagining. Maybe we could put this there, actually. Put a little sweeper arm there. Okay. And then we'll put a little loader there. There. Door, bastard. Put a little loader there. Okay. And then we'll have a fridge full of goodies here. And this is where we're going to put our raw ingredients. Okay. Raw ingredients can go in there. The rest of these things need to just be for food. Some of these are storage for food, aren't they? Yeah, like these ones. No, only ingredients need to be in here. Food is going to be elsewhere. Is there any way I can control how many mushrooms to send and things like that? What I'm thinking is we'll put a conveyor in here and then we'll send ingredients up with the loader. We'll do a little cooking station. We might do it up here. Fuck it, why not? How has there been ice in here? And then we can send all the cooking stuff to one area and get it all cooked and processed in the same space. Which kind of makes sense to me. What have we got coming through here? Red Gnome, good evening, buddy. How's it going, mate? How are you, bud? Should we start this actually cooling, by the way? We could actually start getting this liquid cooled if we just do a little dummy loop back with our cooling pipe. That's probably a good idea, actually. We should probably do that right now. Let's just deconstruct you. And we will deconstruct... No, we won't deconstruct you. We will bridge you in and just get you in the room. Fuck it. I'll do all this with a bit of light. So we're not actually going to be using the cooling for anything just yet. We could use it for our cooking station, but Maybe not just yet. We'll just get the oil circling and get it actually cooling. And then we can see how well this works. We should have... This room should start getting pretty cold. So we'll let these weezeworts work away for a bit longer. And as we're starting with such cold polluted water in the room, we've probably got a bit of a buffer in here as well, which is nice. Yeah, I don't like the look of this red oil. I want to get it cooled down. I don't know how low we're going to cool it yet, actually. I think I might have fucked the automation a little bit. I think I have fucked the automation a little bit. Dick munch. I should have had a pipe bypass through here. Oh, big old cocks. Oh god, no. You want to work IT in the northeast? What? Good to hear. Meetings after meetings, corporate security, and prepping for the annual office salary raises. Oh, right, Jesus. Bollocks. I've made another doo-doo. Another boo-boo. Could drop this water down. Get into there. Oh, fucking shitballs. So, basically what I've got here, I've got a pump that's activated with an automation a thermosensor. And this pump is just toggled on and off, okay? But the problem is, when my oil gets to the right temperature, being cycled round, I need another pump in here. Oh, dicks! Big old dicks! Oh, maybe we need to pump it to a little chamber for a minute. Oh, fuck. Fuck. How many electrolyzers do you need to maintain 12 dupes? An electrolyzer run at full whack can do like 880 grams. And a normal dupe will eat 100 grams a second, so yeah, that's the maths. If you get one with diver's lungs, then technically a dupe with diver's lungs consumes the same amount of oxygen as half a dupe, basically. Ginger BP strikes again. Only half. Good evening, mate. Ginger BP indeed. Piss on a dick. So when the aquatuner isn't running, when the aquatuner is inactive, and the only automation on the aquatuner is this thing here, and the aquatuner is inactive, I still want this to be bypassed. So this shouldn't have been connected like this. This should have been for a liquid divert. Fuck. Right, let's just do a little cancel for a second. We'll still pump this oil in, and then what we're going to do is just do a little dumping chamber here for a sec. It's not ideal, but it's what we have to do. It sucks. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I didn't mean to do it. Bollocks. Honestly, just fucking bollocks. I just need to get some of the surface oil out. Big old dick bags. Larkin, thanks for the bits, buddy. Life, my tile status is also missing since upgrade. Can't see what's in a standard airspace. Sucks, doesn't it? Don't know what that's all about. But somebody was saying earlier that it was fine for them when they weren't in debug. Maybe it's a debug related thing, I don't know. Right, we'll skim a bit of this oil out, and then we're going to head into here and just fix this. It's not a big deal to fix. It's just another standard derp that I need to deal with. So, we will be able to... Let's see, we're going to bridge over to there. Honestly, this cooler has caused such a ball ache, and I'm not even going to be using it for anything. Like, not for a while, anyway. So I'm probably going to dump my water down now because I'm being an idiot. Right. Why are you not working? Did I not put a knot gate on this? Oh, for fuck's sake. I put a filter gate on, I didn't put a knot gate in. Oh, I'm so sad. Right. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. I'm just going to drop all this shit out for a minute. Okay. Let's make sure you're not pumping. Okay. Son of a bitch. Closer with the water, polluted water, 500 kilos. It should be okay. We're not going to be okay. That's a lot of water. Let's just leave that one for a second. $796. This is close. Right, let's get in here. If we lose a bit of water, we're just going to have to deal with it. So, what it does mean is I can finally get rid of all this annoying debris, which is fine. Where are you actually going to go? This is what happens when you build things without preparing, folks. So, this bit here needs to be on a knot gate. That's where I done goofed. So, we'll remove this buffer gate. I think that should fix it. So, if I put a knot gate there, and then a buffer gate there. Can we please mop all this shit, if you don't mind? We did a lot of prep work, just not the bits needed. We did a lot of prep work. What are you talking about, Max? If you remember, I was trying to build this whilst we were having a fucking suffocation nightmare. That's the problem. Right, so I should be able to put a vent down here now. It's often the way, like building something on one day and then you come back to it the next day and you're like, why the fuck did I do that? I'm feeling that a lot at the minute. I'm feeling that an awful lot. So, the way that this should work now. So let me just check. So when this actually goes above 90, then this would be allowed to work. Okay. So the only problem I've got now is I want to be able to get in here. I have to pump some of this water back up there. I want to be able to get in there, which means I need to pass stuff through the aqua tuner. So give me a sec. Remember, this is the 5th time he's rebuilt it. Shut up, Blue Lance! Shut up! Okay. This is a complicated little build. It's so compact and small, and things have to happen, and I hadn't tested it properly, and I'm not that familiar with it, and I'm an idiot. So leave me alone! Okay, do this. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Right, now let's do a good mop, please. Shit. Do a big old mop. Big old mop. Okay, seem to be alright. Why do I get the feeling I've turned something on somewhere and not done anything about it? I've got one of those feelings that I've forgotten something. Busy bunny. Confused screeching noises. I forget everything about this game. Doorknob, how are you, buddy? Long time no see. How's things, mate? How are you, buddy? Holy shit. Why are hatchling eggs getting rotified? This is for Slickster-wheat, isn't it? Sleep-wheat, rather. Slickster-wheat, Jesus. Okay. I'll come back to that in a second. I need to deal with this now. So, let's get you pumping. We're going to have to turn you on so that those doors trigger shut. Okay. What the fuck? Clay Entertainment? Why? Why? Clay Entertainment. Why is there polluted water in my oil tank? It has no way of getting in there. What is this bullshit? Wait. No. I thought I'd done something silly like bridged into my toilet water, but I've not. It's just fucking bugs. No! Fuck! Oh. Dear Clay Entertainment, I've played a lot of your game and I'm really sad about it. Best regards. Piss. Pissy dicks. Well, fuck. This is going to get warm, by the way, because there's not much water down here at the minute, but I'm just going to leave this open for now. I find England is too warm now, and your chair is made from plasticky synthetic leather. Oh dear. Incoming 6 rebuild. We had to get into the top anyway. It's not the end of the world. Connie, good evening, buddy. How are you? Debug, remove it. It's a bug. Can you mop the piss out the oil? Not yet, I can't. But I am trying to pump the oil out at the minute, so this is going to be hot as balls, unfortunately. It is going to warm up the base quite a bit, but I'm at that point where I just want to get this closed off and dealt with. We shouldn't have stupid shit like that. Like, that's 700 grams and 1300 grams that just found their way in there. It's dumb. But yeah, we'll get this down. It'll be fine. By the looks of it, we've sort of got about as much in here as we can, so I'll turn this off again. If it makes its way in there anymore, then good. If not, we've tried to pump a fair bit of chlorine. All of our oxygen's backed up. It's quite a nice position to be in, pretty much. Nice.